On
You.
the questions for me, please, because I won't be able to see them at the same time.
What was that? I'm sorry.
If you could just keep an eye on the questions for me, please, because I won't be able to see them at the same time.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
And if anybody wants to unmute and interrupt me at any time, please feel free to do so. So we're going to talk about marketing tonight. Ensemble offers a really great marketing program. And so if you're not enrolled already, you definitely should be. This is at an advisor level, not an agency level. So everyone is able to sign themselves up to enroll. So I'm going to walk you through the process. You're going to start on the Ensemble homepage, which will look like this. Then on that left-hand side, you're going to go down to marketing. So we're going to talk about what exactly does our marketing program do and why are we different from going to suppliers directly and kind of sending out your own direct mail or digital. The first thing about our marketing is our Range magazine. This is an award-winning magazine. Now you do have access to digital copies as well. So you can pull them up. Maybe you find a specific page that talks about a hotel that your client is thinking about going to, or a couple of different ones. You're able to actually share that out directly digitally to your clients. But we also have print range magazines. And so this is something that you also have access to, that it is a limited amount at an agency level. So this is something you're going to connect with Deborah and Sam about if you're interested in having some of those print magazines. But again, digital is always here for you to get a copy of. And this is just showing some of our examples. And then the next thing we have is our direct mail. This is really neat. There's actually a brand new, just announced today, program coming to our direct mail. So right now you can see what they look like monthly. And if you expand this, it'll show you what is on here as far as the exclusive offer. Now, what's coming is this postcard, but on the back, it will have everything branded to you, your agency logo, all of your information, along with a QR code, which will actually bring your clients to a landing page with, again, your agency logo, your name, and it will take in their information and send you that lead. It's really amazing that it can do that. This is free. This is included with being part of Ensemble with us, and you should definitely be taking advantage of this. Um, you should all be in the member portal through Hubs and apologies, through the member portal, which then talks to our program HubSpot. HubSpot is how you control all of your marketing. That's where your client base is going to live. And then what happens is when they scan that QR code and they input their information, it goes directly to you and it alerts you on HubSpot. So right in your marketing dashboard, it's going to show you that Deborah reached out and was looking to do this Seabourn trip on the June 2025 mailer. And you're already going to have their information. Something else that's really cool about this, aside from that, which is amazing, is we're already doing the research for you as well. So we're looking at each household. What is their income? Do they have a family? Are they empty nesters? Are they snowbirds? We know all of that information and we're able to narrow that down. And that's how we're sending out these direct mailers. So, for example, this I'm a Waterways mailer shows a younger couple. If it's retired people, it's going to look a little bit more like this Highland America postcard below. It'll change out that graphic. If it's a family, it's going to show something family oriented. If they're foodies, it's going to highlight the food and wine and things like that. So it's really, really smart and sophisticated. And it's a great way to bring in leads. This isn't cold calling. You're not just sending out random mailers and, it's not a spray and pray kind of thing. This is really specific to the people living in those areas and to your clients. So direct mail, definitely think you should enroll in that. And then our digital mail, which let me pull up here, is also going to be personalized. Oh, I apologize. It's on this tab. Um, is also going to be personalized and they look something like this. So you'll see different partner emails that go out. Like this one is advertising for Virgin Voyages. So it just gives you a glimpse of kind of what these postcards look like, but on a digital email ready format. You are able to opt in and out of different partner promotions that are happening. Say you don't sell Virgin Voyages and you have no interest in it, or you know your clients don't have an interest. You can opt out so that you don't have to send out any of their marketing. So you really have a lot of control with this. Now, I know the biggest question is going to be, how do I enroll? So leave this up a little bit too. This kind of shows you what's included, how many times, what that looks like. So to enroll is a little bit of a process, and there is a little bit of a backlog. Right now, it's about 2 weeks. I'm going to flip back to our page here. So again, on marketing, you can either do it on overview or member marketing. There's an enroll button everywhere. You're going to click on enroll now, and it's going to bring you to this page. This is just a form to fill out. This is not giving you, this is not your actual enrollment. So you're going to go through everything on here. You don't need to send any type of message. If you already have a HubSpot account, maybe you use HubSpot already, then it's showing you how to find that account number. If you don't, that's okay. You're going to have a free one through Ensemble, and they will get you totally set up with that. So once you submit this form, what happens is you're going to receive 2 emails from Ensemble. The first one is going to be for your free instance of HubSpot. With that, you want to make sure that you are not opting for a higher tier in HubSpot, that you're not paying for anything. HubSpot will advertise to you directly and try to convince you to upgrade your account, but you do not need to do that. You just need the free one to enroll with our marketing program. And then the second email you're going to get is the official enrollment link from Ensemble. So you're going to fill out this form. When you get that email, you must click on that link to officially enroll you. That will start the process where the marketing team will reach out to you. Generally, it's about a 5 to 10 minute conversation with them, and they go over how to sync your database, how you're going to upload your contacts, what does that look like. And then we have plenty of places to show you how to get started. We have this great new um, a marketing knowledge base. So you can access that here. It tells you about branding. Everything is on here to download. And then if you need any additional assistance, you can always reach out to me. I can connect you to the marketing team. And 9 out of 10 times I can answer your question as well. Aside from all of these great things and that great part of marketing, we also have some social media help. And I think this is really amazing because we don't always have the time to sit and really plan out social media and what does that look like. And then there are plenty of advisors, and right or wrong, it's to each their own, but there are plenty of people that'll hire somebody out to take care of your social media, which is all fine and good unless you're friends with all of them on social media and everybody's story is exactly the same. That can be a little off-putting as a potential client, right? If you're kind of researching and looking to see which travel agent might be the best fit, it doesn't always give off the best look. So one way, if you're scheduling these yourself, is to come in. It already has the caption done. It has the picture done. You can download these. You can screenshot them, whatever you need to do. And then you're able to put these right onto your social media. There are a whole bunch of them, so I'm not going to flip through all of them. But I'm also going to show you another neat little trick you can do for social media. You can go into our partners tab over here. There we go. And let's see. I hope that whichever one I click on is going to have their profile up to date. So one of the things about this is the partners are responsible for updating these pages. So if you find something that doesn't have accurate information or information is missing, you're always welcome to send that to me in an email, and then we try to get a hold of the partner because they are responsible for the maintenance of this. This one is filled out, which is amazing. That's what I wanted to see. So Adventure Canada. This is great. It shows you all the information that you need on how to reach out and contact somebody at Air Canada. But Over in this media section, you can use these videos, these pictures. There are some, especially the hotels, they upload so much media. You can grab any of those, all of them, and use them in your social media. You can use anything out of the about blurb that's here. Obviously, nothing about commission. But you can look at different things. You can pull different amenities that might be on here. You can go to their website and look for, different little things that are on their details to add in. But always use the media that they provide. It's a really easy and great way to advertise without spending too much time and without your social media matching everybody else's social media. Um, oh, yeah. See, they didn't fill it out on their social posts, but that's okay because their media is in there. So just another little tip and trick. Does anybody have any questions so far?
Amanda, it's Deborah.
Yeah.
Um, just a quick question. Is the Ensemble member portal available on um phones? Like, can you log in your phone? Is it what do they call that? Like mobile friendly or something?
I don't know that it's officially mobile friendly. I have logged into it on my phone. I don't have an issue doing that. Again, is it designed specifically for mobile phones? Probably not, but I've definitely done it and pulled up pictures like this and just took a screenshot and posted them. So,
Okay.
like I've helped other members do that on the spot. So if that's kind of what you were getting at, then yes, you absolutely can do that.
Okay, yes. That because I know I'm on my social media is on my phone, not necessarily on my computer. So
Yeah.
that was my question. Like, would I be able to take it right from my phone and go right into my social, or would I have to log on to a computer and do it?
No, you should absolutely be able to do it from your phone.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions? Really? Nobody? Everybody's quiet tonight. So one of the things I will say is, again, that can be a little bit of a process in getting enrolled. If you get to a point where you're like, okay, it's been almost 2 weeks, I haven't heard from anybody from the marketing team, send me an email. And if at any point you're confused of like, hey, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing when I get to this step, or I met with marketing, but I still don't fully understand how I'm supposed to be uploading my contacts or where do I go from here. Please send me an email. We can walk you through the process. Liz on our marketing team and Gary and Pankaj, they are amazing. They're always willing to help and answer questions along with myself. So definitely reach out to us. And that's pretty much all I have if you guys don't have any questions. Um, yeah. Oh, I lied. I have one more thing about it. This is actually super important. When I start to bring up about your list, you want to make sure that you upload your full entire client list. I am talking clients you haven't heard from in 10 years, ones that you've booked one time and never heard from again. You still want to upload their names. And I know that sounds crazy, but over here, up where I have my picture, you click on that and you go to your profile. You want to fill this in as much as possible because there is a lead service coming to Ensemble. And on that lead service, it's going to pull things from your profile, what you specialize in, how long you've been in the industry. But more importantly, if somebody goes to that site and they're looking for an agent and they put in their information, and it happens to be that person that you booked 10 years ago that you haven't talked to since, you're going to get that client back. So if I booked Deborah last year for her honeymoon and never heard from her again, and she goes to the Ensemble site and is looking for an agent and puts in all of her information, and I don't have her on my client list, another agent is going to get her. But if I put her on my client list, I'm actually going to get that lead back, which is incredible. So, and again, that's all going to be in HubSpot. It's going to alert you when you have those leads come in. So you're getting those leads from those QR codes on the back of your direct mailers and virtually when people log in. So really make sure you're submitting a full list. I know some people like to go through and clean them out and say, well, I haven't heard from this person, so I'm just going to get rid of them. the way today is and everything is online and people are constantly searching, it's worth it to leave them on your list just in case.
That is a
Okay, now
great
I promise.
point.
I promise
Um,
that was the last thing.
No, that is a great point because, like you said, if you booked their honeymoon 10 years ago and you haven't heard from them, but you upload their information, and they happen to be looking for something, it could connect you guys again,
Yep,
without you having to reach out constantly to the person. Um,
exactly.
that is a great thing. One last question from me. So, in the partner programs, where you were talking about using their media that they've uploaded, they all are preferred partners, correct?
Yes, everybody in our member portal is a preferred partner. So
Okay.
we're never going to have anybody in here that doesn't belong to the Ensemble portfolio.
Okay. So that means there could possibly be an extra, say, amenity or something, if you are advertising them, and your client wants to book.
Yes. So, for example, I will show you. This is the One Hotel Copenhagen. So, when you go down here, it actually shows you an orange ensemble exclusive amenities and it shows what they are. So, you can advertise the exclusive amenities along with some of their media and post that to your social media. This is just for ensemble advisors. So it's a really great selling point and another way to kind of tie in the photos that are already here, pulling something from here or pulling, about them. You can grab this right here and say, that you have exclusive amenities that only come from booking with you and give an example of one or two of them and a couple of these pictures, a collage, or even just this picture alone here. And you're going to start seeing those leads come in.
That's a great point as well. That's why I wanted to mention that, because you can, I don't want to say use it as leverage, but you can, like you said, advertise one or two of them that will be exclusively because you are a member of Ensemble, as opposed to just the general public going to, say, Expedia and booking a room.
Exactly. And that's one of the great things, especially for advertising cruises. It's great to always put on there, exclusive amenities available, right? So you're never going to write what that shipboard credit is, or if it's a hosted cruise, you're not going to write what those amenities are, but it's okay to put exclusive amenities because that's true. You are offering things that are exclusive through Ensemble because we have these great relationships with our partners. I mean, you should absolutely be leveraging that. That's going to help you close a sale versus another agency that's not part of Ensemble that doesn't have access to those types of deals or special privileges.
Now, is there under that partner tab, is there an example of a cruise line?
Yes. So the partner of the month is always going to come up first, no matter what you're searching for. And it happens to be Regent this month. So this is a really great way to go in and look to see what Regent is offering. Um, on Regents, let's see if they have it. Oh, it has ensemble exclusives and they didn't fill it out. So when you're going to a cruise line, a really good cheat way to do this is to go to their amenity cruise and hit find voyages here. And then you're able to see alphabetically, and you can narrow this down by cruise ship. There we go. You can narrow it down. But you'll see most of them are $150 onboard credit per person. You can't go out and specifically advertise that, but on the page, on the amenity cruise page, it will show you who participates. So as long as you see the cruise line you're looking to advertise here, you can write exclusive amenities included. So if you're advertising for that Oceania cruise or Ama Waterways or Celebrity, Explora, any of the ones on here, Norwegian, you can say exclusive amenities available or included, whatever that looks like. And they do
Gotcha.
have their flyers here as well, which you're able to use and share out with your clients if you wanted to. This information is also available in ADX. So if you're somebody who's in ADX a lot, you can, I will show you just real quickly here. You can pull up the cruise tab. You can't book the cruise in ADX yet, but you can click on ones that only have a promotion available. You can go by, who the partner is. So I don't know if it'll let me just pull up itinerary. Oh, good, it does. I just want to show you an example where it'll say amenity cruise or hosted cruise. If you're already working in ADX, it just makes it a little bit easier to do it this way. Or for those clients, even though you can't book here, those clients that tell you, they want to go to the Bahamas and here's their price point, but they don't tell you any other information. They have no idea what cruise line they should be on. This is a great way to go in and do that as well. You can just pick destination and hit search, and it'll pull up every itinerary. I wish this one would load a little faster. And then when you do that, it will show you which ones are amenity, which ones are hosted. Um, and you'll be able to kind of work from there and look at budget and what fits your client's needs. It's definitely easier to compare that way versus going into each cruise line and trying to pull the information yourself. So if you didn't know that we could do that, or if this is the first time you're hearing that, I highly suggest that's how you look up cruises from now on. Um, Okay, here we go. So why do I not see? Oh, here we go. Shipboard credit offer. So it'll come up in green under promotions, and that's how you're going to know which sailings are included in those exclusive amenities. There's some more that are down here, and this is for this year. That's why there aren't a whole lot that are showing right now. Most of them do sell out fast with AMA Waterways. Okay. Any other questions? No, everybody's good?
Yeah, it looks like it. But again, they do have your information. Oh, Penny just unmuted. Penny, do you have a question?
Yes. So, Amanda, you said that under the ADX booking platform, you can only use it if you use what?
ADX, you cannot book cruises yet. That is coming, hopefully sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Um, but right now, you can go in and use that as your search tool. So if you're not doing that already, I highly suggest that you do. It's a really easy way to compare different ships that are going to the location your clients want to go to, or just to go through different itineraries and compare them that way. So while you can't book there, it does save you a lot of time versus going into each individual cruise line portal and trying to pull that information and compare it afterwards.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful. Does anybody else have any questions? And again, we do have Amanda's contact information that if you think of a question afterwards, you can always email her um, in case you need to. Any last questions before we let Amanda go?
No, I will just have one last thing to say. It doesn't have to do with marketing, but Uncharted, our virtual event, it's free. Registration is open for that. It's going to take place on August 20th. So it works the same as our in-person events. You have those one-on-one meetings with partners. It's a great opportunity for you to learn more about some of our partners. We do some workshops and we do some giveaways and some games and all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Again, it's free to register. Everybody should have that link. It went out in the email this morning, but if you need it, please reach out to me on my email and I'll send it over to you.
Wonderful. That was a exciting event, the last one. So hopefully we can get more agents on this one. And I think you had said even if you can't make it or you might not make it, sign up anyway, because there are some special deals that come along with it. And if you are signed up, you get to take advantage of those. I do believe that is correct. You can
Absolutely.
correct
Yep.
me if I'm wrong.
Yes, that's what we did for the winter one that happened in January, and then the whole month of February we did special offers. This one is not going to have an expo, so it's just going to be the 1 day event, but there will be special offers that day.
Perfect. So definitely look at your emails that went out this morning because there is a link to sign up for that.
Thanks.
Okay, last call for any questions. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being with us and explaining a little bit about the marketing. I know marketing is a big area for a lot of agents. So just having that tool that's already included with our membership is just wonderful. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to myself or Amanda directly, and we will get you answers.
Thank you so much, Deborah. Yes, and marketing can be really overwhelming. So it's nice that Ensemble really takes care of all of those things. And it's just like, upload your list and kind of forget about it. So again, if you have any questions, reach out to me or Deborah, and we will make sure you get all straightened out and enrolled.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and have a wonderful night and a wonderful week.
Thanks
Thank
so much
you.
for having me.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Amanda.
Bye bye.